a lot of people really understand money, right? I heard this over and over again. It's energy, it's an energetic exchange, it's energy, everything is energy. But what do you mean? A person like me, right, who is listening, it's energy, but what shall I do if it's energy? Everything is energy. Tell me more, right? I understood that if we can explain it such a way that anybody can apply and understand it, then it's amazing, right? Because it's the greatest thing in the world. It's not that money is the most important thing. The key is that we want to have so much money in our life that it's not important anymore. We want to have so much money in our life so that we don't have to ask money for its permission. When a point comes that other things are more important and we don't even think about money, like we don't think about oxygen, like we don't think about trees and the plants in a way that we can't grow a tree. We can always grow a tree. We can always have enough oxygen. But if money is meant to be as abundant as everything else, right? So that was my desire, that I wish more people could get this. And I used to always say that why this information is not available, why there's so much focus on manifestation and visualizing and all those things, but why this piece of information is missing. I want to teach you guys everything that you need to know to manifest a lot of money. When we really understand money, when we really understand how it works, there is no limit, there is no ceiling to how much money you can attract in your life. There is no ceiling. If you feel I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm too this, none of that is required. If you feel my life is difficult right now, I have too much going on, you can have, this is not even a question. You know what I mean? You don't need to have a perfect life to attract money or to be rich. There is no prerequisite. Let's literally take an example of driving a car. What is the prerequisite you need to drive a car? Nothing, right? Like, you don't need to have your life perfect. You don't need to have any of that. You can just learn a skill. I want to give you guys all the things that I learned in a maybe 90 minutes. I think it's going to take 90 minutes, maybe up to 2 hours. It's a class. It's a mini course where I want to give you guys everything that I have learned. And I genuinely believe that it's a sin not to share, because I want to make this information as mainstream as possible, because it's not. I don't understand why. And the reasons I also try to investigate and study that why is it that rich people don't try to tell other people who are not born into wealth how to do it. I don't they tell us, are they evil? Don't they want us to attract wealth? I found 2 really interesting things. First thing was that they don't understand why we don't understand. So for them, it's natural to know this, right? Say speak English, or you speak any other language, and when you speak that language, somebody asks, how do you speak English? And you say, you know what, I just speak English. It's not a big deal. I just speak all the time. When we know something, when something is natural to us, like the people who are born into wealth, it's natural to them. They don't understand how other people don't get it. But what they don't understand is that we haven't been born into wealth, so we don't get it. And they have to explain it to us. But they don't understand what we don't get. Like, I don't know what you don't get. It's so simple. For us, it's not. Take somebody who's not born into wealth to study this and really understand this. And I've just not studied, but I've helped a lot of people manifest a lot of money. I helped a lot of people really understand and start changing their results. It's about understanding what this mindset is, what is this way of life, and then also understanding that why it's so natural for the people who are born into wealth, not because they're more smart or more intelligent or any of that, just because it was given to them. But we can learn it. We can easily learn it. And the other thing, what I feel is that when people who are born into wealth, when somebody goes and tells them who is not born into wealth, you know how hard it is without money, how hard its life is, they don't understand how hard it is for people who haven't got it, because they have got it. And when we have always had something, right? And when we are just used to it, for us, it's so difficult to understand and comprehend what it's like not to have, right? Imagine not having oxygen. We can't even comprehend, right? It's obvious, it's there. For us, people who are born into wealth, we put money on pedestal and we think that everything has to be perfect for us to attract money. Our lives have to be perfect, our relationships have to be perfect, we have to be perfect. None of that is required. You just have to understand money and understand how to attract wealth, understand the wealth energetics. This is what I really want to share it with you guys. I have made this course absolutely free. Absolutely free. The reason being because I don't want anybody not to be able to join because of money, right? The whole point is to learn how to attract money, right? I really wanted to make it accessible to all of you. Anybody who wanted it should get it. That's my gift for you guys. That is my thing, that it should be accessible to everybody. The other thing is I will share everything. I will not, like sometimes you see that I've shared some things and I will share everything. I will share with you the whole puzzle and how it all works. We will take maybe 90 minutes to understand all the concepts and everything. I don't want to hold anything back. I want to make this information accessible to anybody that seeks or calls for this information, because it is our birthright. I believe that everybody should have access to that information. When I started, when I wanted to know this, I couldn't get this, right? I couldn't find it out. I had to really work to find this information, right? It's almost like you're playing the treasure hunt and you're looking around like crazy. I had to find all the pieces. I want anybody who looks for this information to just have it, because it's our birthright. We shouldn't have to, we shouldn't have to stress or worry about to have it. The problem is that people who are born into wealth don't understand what we need to know, because they say it's very obvious. It's not. Sorry, it's not obvious for us. What I would love to do is I would love to share with you guys the link to register for the course. It's going to be broadcasted in a different group because I want it to be very focused around the people who are really keen to know this, because we want to take the energy of that group through the roof. We want to share, we want to learn, we want to share our breakthroughs, we want to share the things and everything. So I want that group to be specifically for this. Other things I've also learned is that in order for the information to land perfectly, we have to be open to receive. For these days, what we want to do is we want to really open up. It's gonna start the warm up and we want to start the receiving, and I'm telling you, it is a skill where you can learn this. The only thing I would just ask you is this: once you learn this, share it. Once you learn this, share it with your loved ones, share it with other people, because this information is really not accessible. And I don't understand why there are so much discussions going on, but nobody really talks about money. And then money thinks, what about me? You want me, but you don't even want to talk about me. We're going to talk about money. We're going to cut the chase and we are going to really go deeper. We are going to uncover all the concepts. We're going to really dive deeper into all of the things. And I will share the link. Sign up. Join the group so we can start the party, and I promise you that this course will be way better than any of the paid things you have done on money, because I had to really strive around and learn from thousands of places and so many people, so many different resources to get this information, to create this information. And I want to share it with you so that we stop worrying about the things that are not important. Money is not that important, but only at the point when we have enough not to worry about it. And I want all of us to get to that point. And my biggest burning desire made me do all of that and figuring it out for myself was that I wanted to be that person in my family who has cracked the wealth code. Nobody else has to worry about money. So nobody else has to worry. I've just taken it off. Now everybody's relaxed and they're focusing on other important things. I would love for you to join with the intention that you are choosing yourself, you are nominating yourself as somebody who is going to crack the wealth code for their family. Imagine what our families and our lives will look like when we don't even have to think about money before taking any decision. And we just know that money's there. It's always there. This was my burning desire. This is what kept me going for years and years and years. And I'm so called and I'm so excited to share this information with you guys. And now it feels in my soul, in my heart, that now I am ready. Now I have been given all the pieces, everything has been channeled in such a beautiful way. I think this is time that we all make this information accessible to the world, and we are the people who crack the wealth code for our families, but nobody has to ever worry about it. It's gonna be on 26th of November, 9 p.m. UK, same time, 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Australia, 1 p.m. PST. We thought about it and chose a time where most of us can join. There will be replay available in the group because it will be broadcasted live in that group. There'll be replay for a while. You can watch it, rewatch it over and over again, and let's make it happen. I'm so excited, and I'll see you there.